Great to see you. Give you a big wave. Throw five in the chat. If you could hear us. All right. Oh, man. So great to see everybody. Welcome, guys. To this Drive event. We are right around the corner. Like, I love seeing. By the way, if you are going to Destin and you are not in our Destin messenger chat, you want to be in there. Let us know, because it's like a party in there. Like, when I love just being around the fire, because I see everyone's connecting, everyone's celebrating, everyone's talking about their outfits, like everyone's just having a lot of fun. And someone put in the chat, we're just 9 sleeps away. And I'm like, dang, that is true. So so many cool things that are going on, and we're just so proud of each and every single one of you. I'll start with a couple of quick announcements on a couple of items, but you might have been seeing that there we are doing a mastermind in Destin for those that go through your tracker 15 times. And people have already been doing that. If you already did do 15 times, put a 15 in the chat below. So you grab your tracker, and the question is, well, how do we submit these? Very simple. Just take a picture of whatever looks like whatever you have 15. So you're going to have a couple of sheets, and send it to one of us. And just so we can check it off. Like, if you tell us you did 15, I mean, I'm going to trust that you did that, but good to see your tracking sheet as well too. So good job, Donna, and good job, Amelia and Dana and Eileen and Eric and Kathy and Charmaine and Pam. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. And once you have that, we do have a really cool flyer that people have been posting. So we can have these in the groups and everything. But for example, I just saw Eric post his. Let me see if he has it on here. Yeah, let me see. He posted it in the groups. So I'm seeing teammates post this on their personal profile, which I'd highly recommend as well too. So congrats to Kelly Smith, for example. Let's go. I'd love to have Kelly share today. In fact, Kelly, are you here right now? Let me see. Let me find you real quick.
I am.
There you are. Hi. All right.
Hi.
I'd love to pull you up real quick. So first, congratulations on making it to this mastermind. But I'd love to hear, so what have you experienced in going through this tracker, and what are you excited about what's going on right now?
Well, can you hear me? Sorry, I'm outside. It's kind of windy.
We can hear you, and we can see you.
Awesome. I love this tracker. So this has like been a game changer for me personally, just in my own, like, hey, are you doing the do? Right? Because if I'm asking other people to do the do, I need to make sure that I'm doing the do. And so I love doing the do, but sometimes I get busy. I'm doing laundry. I'm making breakfast. I'm taking care of grandbabies. So I'm like, did I do everything? Like, what did I forget? So for me personally, it's just so simple. I keep it on the kitchen counter. I have it literally a magnet on my refrigerator. When I'm done, I hang it up so I can be like, yay, me, I did it, right? So it's a way for me to personally track, yes, I did it. Yes, I did it. There's no like shame. There's no like guilt. There's no like, oh my gosh, I got to do this. Now I get up and it's like fun. I'm like, okay, what can I do? How fast am I going to do it? Who am I going to talk to? Like, how many checks am I going to get before I go do that next load of laundry, right? You still got to do all the things. Who does all the things? I got to do all the things, right? All the not so fun things. But in between all those not so fun, just normal mundane things, this tracker allows me to make sure I'm doing the do. And if I want to make money and I want to grow a team and I want to help a lot of people, I'll do the do. I am super, super grateful just to be able to track and see and make sure I'm doing the do.
Come on. There we go. Kelly Smith, you are a rock star. Thank you. And by the way, who here has heard any of Kelly's BOC calls, by the way? Give me a wave, put a 1 in the comments. If you haven't, I'd highly recommend go back to bocpodcast.com, because every single time Kelly shares, I'm taking massive notes, because she does the do. She knows how to convert. Like, she's just a master tactician. So thank you for your partnership contribution. Always, you make it look so good and make it look so fun. So lots of fun there. I'm going to stick up Cindy and Lindsay here as well. And for those that are going to the Destin Mastermind, we're going to Friday evening. If you're in the Destin groups, we're going to update you on schedule and stuff. But Friday evening between the afternoon session and then there's a Tim sales session at 7:30 p.m. So around 5 p.m. or so. Friday evening, we're gonna have a dinner with those that are going to the mastermind. We're gonna have a lot of fun. So, Cindy, Lindsay, what's on your minds right now?
I just wanted to comment on Kelly Smith because she said something that really resonates with me and probably so many other busy people out there. And she said that she still has to do all of the things, right? Like she's talking about working on this tracker before she gets to the next load of laundry. And I just feel that so deep in my soul because I have a million things happening all at once, right? And if we're waiting for the right time to sit down and do all of these things in this perfect pocket, most likely it's not going to happen just because we have so many responsibilities that we have to get to in our real lives, right? So I just want to commend you, Kelly Smith, of I know you are one of the busiest humans on the planet in just finding a pocket here to make one check and a pocket there to do another check. I actually have a question. Do you typically sit down and do it all at once, or is that really like your flow? You're like, I've got 10 minutes, like right now, what can I do?
Yeah, I wish I could tell you that I'm super, I like have business hours. I really try. I do. I have the best of intentions, I promise you, but that's just not my real life. I'm literally at the pediatrician's office with my daughter. She's sick. So like I'm doing things before I left and I know I have a few more to check off. So for me, it's not about so much making sure I get it all done at once. It's just making sure I get it done. I don't care if it's 11 o'clock at night. I'm making sure that last check mark is checked off and then I feel good about it. So don't get caught up on the time. Just get it done. That's my best thing.
I think that's the best advice that could be possibly given on this call right here. Is that in an ideal world, yes, it would be awesome to sit down and get this all done in an hour and a half. But the reality is that's probably not doable for most people. So I want you guys to really take something away from what she just said in just these minor pockets in your day that you have 5-10 minutes. What can you check off? And just, I love that message, Kelly. And I think it's something that we can all learn from, including myself. So thank you.
So Kelly, just you guys, I want to really break down a lot of Kelly Smith because she's an entire learning lesson and training all in herself. The moment she hit unmute, did your energy just go through the roof? She's like, she just brings energy. She brings excitement. She brings passion when she talks, when you're around her, everything about Kelly is, she is powerful, right? She's an inspiration. The moment she opens her mouth and presses unmute, right? She takes that into every conversation she has, every person she talks to. She breathes that on every single person that she talks to about these products or the opportunity. When she does lives on her wall, her energy is contagious. Her posts, you guys, I highly recommend that you guys go to Kelly Smith's wall and read through her posts and how she says things and how she does things. She just brings this incredible energy in everything she does. That's a training lesson in itself, right? And then just so you guys know, Kelly has about, I don't know, 100 kids and 150,000 grandkids. Kelly is crazy busy, right? She's got a farm. Her life is insane. And the last company Kelly was with, she was with for 8 years, Kelly, 7, 8 years. Okay. She built millions of dollars there. She's a 7-figure earner. Kelly is an absolute inspiration. And she didn't come from that, right? It's not, so she built this over time. And she made a post today and it really inspired me. She said, this is it. Like, I've been in this industry. I've been around the block. I've seen the people. I've done the thing. I know what goes on out there. Kelly is really, really bright and extremely professional in this industry. And she has a heart of gold. but she knows that this company is it, right? This is her home. She's seen the other things. She doesn't need to see anything else. She knows what we have. She knows the products we have. She knows where we're going as a leadership company, the corporate team, everything. So it's just, there's so much to learn from her and every little thing that she does. But the thing I love the most is she really is showing moms, women, dads, just busy people, you can get this done too. It is about priorities. What are your priorities? She said something and she went by it really quickly, but she's like, I know where I'm going. I know what I'm doing. I know how many people I have to help, and I know what I got to do that. So if that is your priority, and if that's what you're doing, then these little pockets of the day that you've got to fit this tracker in, it's a non-negotiable for Kelly Smith. It has to be that way for you too, whatever that success looks like for you. It doesn't have to be Kelly Smith success. It doesn't have to be making millions. It could literally be an additional $1,000, $500, whatever that is for you and your family. But your definition of success for you, it has to be a non-negotiable, and it is for Kelly. So I just had to say, like, Kelly, you open this call up. You truly are an inspiration for this entire company, this entire team. We love you. We appreciate you. We value you so much. And you're gold. You are pure gold.
Thank you, Kelly. You are so awesome. Homework for everybody. Read what Kelly posted. Take notes on how she did that. And also absorb those points right there, right? So very, very powerful. What a great way to start the call. I know. Lindsay, anything else on your heart for now as we start to go into some IPAs?
I feel like I just ran my mouth a lot.
That was great. Keep on running it.
No, I'm excited. I'm excited about this week. I'm excited to hear people's IPAs. I know a lot of people. Yesterday, especially last night, was a very busy night for a lot of us. So I know a lot of you have IPAs on here. I hope you raised your hand, because there are a lot of things happening with this team and all of you right now because of this tracker. So I'm so excited about it.
Let's go. Well, I want to start, and I'll go to Eileen as well too. So raise your hand if you have some type of IPA, and we need it. We love hearing from you, and we never get bored, by the way, of any of you that share, because there's always learning lessons from every single one of them. There's nothing too big. There's nothing too small. They're all fantastic because they're producing income. But I wanted to bring up actually Anita Armstrong, because we were chatting yesterday, and Anita, feel free to unmute yourself. Anita, where are you from?
Oh, I'm from South Louisiana. I'm in the swamp.
If you don't follow Anita, she loves chickens, by the way. Like, that is one of her pillars. All things chickens are gonna be good. But specifically, Anita, we're on this drive. Our first goal is to help everyone do 3 and free. If you've already done that, by the way, put a 3 in the comments below. But you did this, and then you made a flyer, and then you posted it. And you let me know that things happened when you posted this. So tell us what happened when you did your 3 and free and you posted it.
This is probably similar to someone else's testimony that I heard, but I did that like y'all said to do. I just follow whatever you say. And so I posted that, and one of my customers who was saying, I'm not getting very good results, it's just taking me forever. And I'm like, oh, she says, but I want to know how I could get my drops free like you did. And I said, well, I can tell you how to do that. You have to get the 4-pack. And she says, well, let me go ahead and get that 4-pack. I said, really? She goes, yeah, I 4-pack, it's a good savings. And I guess I'm going to have to stay on it longer. So this is the way I need to go. I said, absolutely. This is the way to go. So she's on it for another 6 months.
Oh my.
Starting success.
Come on. Congratulations. That's exactly what this is all about, guys. Like, that simple play is what builds billions of dollars. But Lindsay, Cindy, I mean, this has been the vision. when you guys talked about this in the beginning, like talk to us about this. So how do we navigate these things, right? As we post these, as we share this, like what are some tips? What are some things you're drawing out from this step here?
Lindsay, I'm going to let you talk on this because I know that you have been in multiple conversations actually, and you've been playing with some scripting. Do you happen to have that in front of you?
I can read it from what I
I think that would be really good for right now, Lindsay.
So one thing that Cindy and I do is, we are, first of all, Anita, let me back up. You're amazing.
Yeah.
Again, you're so freaking cute. I just love you. And I want to come play with your chickens because I want chickens in my backyard so bad, but I'm afraid that my lab, you guys know Lincoln will kill them all just because he'll want to play with them and then they will not end up well. So but I want chickens so bad. Okay. So anyway, I'll have to come to your house. So I love when I hear like, oh, I just put it out there. I just did what y'all said to do. And then, somebody's like, hey, I want that 4-pack. And you're like, I have been doing the thing and like this one little thing I do. And now all of a sudden this person that said, I don't know if this is working now is on it for 6 months. Like, you guys, that's such an incredible lesson right there of just, Cindy talks about it like we just layering, right? We just put these layers on and we just do these little things. And all of these layers add up to somebody, right, that just hits them at the right time. And they go, I didn't really think this is working. However, Anita, you're getting for free. I want mine for free. And now this person is going to use the product for 6 months. Anybody that is using our product for 3 to 6 months, you guys, I mean, look at Pam, right? We all want to look like Pam. Okay. So yeah, we've just got to get people on the product long enough to really understand what it's doing for them. And so Anita, I commend you for just doing the thing and just keep going. And then you've got these amazing results. But I will tell you guys, one thing that Cindy and I are really, really big on is when we teach on something, it's because we've been doing it and it's working. I'm really big, and again, this is another big entrepreneurial tip. You should always be doing things to see, like, you're experimenting. I take my business very seriously, but I don't take myself very seriously. I'm like, hey, I'm going to see if this works. And if it doesn't, then I'll do a review. I'll adjust another way, right? That is the beauty of being an entrepreneur. So, and I love that part of it. This is why I have been doing this for so many years. So one thing we do is we do some things behind the scenes and we see if it works. And then we bring it to, we'll change scripting, we'll change things. So one thing that I have been doing that's been working really, really well is a little bit of different scripting. And I'm going to have to go to my messenger, read from you guys. I don't know if you guys can still see my face when I go to my messenger.
Yes, we can. Don't pick your notes. Don't pick your notes.
I won't pick my perfect.
I gotta watch out for my best friend, y'all.
Yeah, you never know. You never know what I'll do back here thinking you guys aren't watching. Okay. So, so this person, is interested in the product, right? And I said, amazing. I'll definitely get this information to you. I'm curious if you could change one thing about your wellness journey, what would it be and why? She comes back. She says, oh, there's so much I would change. The main thing is that I'm always hungry. I really need something to end the food noise. Then maybe I would stop snacking. I say, oh, yes, that is absolutely something our drops can do. And they do that for many, many people. You're going to love them. We have a 30-day money-back guarantee. Would you like to try that? She said, yes, I think so. Tell me a little bit about the diet. Okay, I'm not going to read that part. So she goes into that. So then I said, okay, awesome, perfect. There are 2 ways to try the drops. One, a preferred customer that gets 15% off of the products with a subscription and a 30-day money-back guarantee that you can cancel at any time. Or 2, which most people get, members or partners get 30% off all products in the shop. We have over 100 with a subscription of 30-day money, with a subscription and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Plus, if you can imagine sharing your results with a referral link to a friend, you can actually earn your products for free or some extra money. Would you like to hear more about that? Yes, absolutely. So she's getting started with the 4-pack as a member. Okay. So that is a little bit of the scripting that I've been working with this week. It's been absolutely incredible. We will make sure that we adjust some scripting, right, and the boards for that for you guys. But Anita just essentially did that, right? She has this person, she put up 3-year free. They're like, tell me about that. She's like, oh yeah, I get my product for free. They're like, yeah, I want to do that. That's it. That's really what I just did in that scripting. Okay. Now what most people are going to do, and here's something that we all need to talk about as brand partners as a whole. Let's say you guys have a lot of people that come in with a 4-pack, right? They come in with a 4-pack and you're like, okay, they're just using this product. They're not really doing anything with it yet, or they're not doing anything as a brand partner. Just so you guys are aware, that is okay. Get them around the campfire, get them using the product. This person, Anita, that you have that's now gotten the products for 6 months, that might be the person that 6 months from now, a year from now, 2 years from now, they're using this product and all of a sudden they explode your business. Is it worth it to just allow that person to get the product on subscription every single month for 6 months or a year, and then all of a sudden they decide, hey, life change happened. I want to take this product to the top, take this business to the top. I need to make a 6-figure income. Anita, can you tell me how to do that here? I've seen some people talking about it, right? The goal is to just get people on the product long enough that they keep moving and their friends, family, people start asking them what's going on. You're just moving people in little tiny directions. So this is really the way to do it, to not only get people on the products, but also to really start to build your network marketing business. This is the whole point behind that. So Cindy, do you want to add to that?
No, I was just opening the chat because I saw a couple of I know when you guys see my hand go like that. No, I was just looking for, I can't find it now. Kelly said something and I really liked it. And now it won't pull up.
I see here. So Katie asked, I'm having problems with closing. And Kelly Smith said, I like to check back and say, can I answer any more questions or help you get your drops ordered today so you can start feeling better?
I love that. I love that. And one of the things I will tell you too, Katie, is early on, Lindsay and I were not awesome. We were not awesome at closing. We were not awesome at recruiting. We were the epitome of not awesome. Okay. We actually word vomited way too much. And one of the things that helped me in my mindset too, because so much of this business of entrepreneurship is mindset. It is, okay? And I will tell you that the more that I started, and this sounds hokey and corny, but I want you to hang with me, okay? Is the more that I started changing my language to myself. I'm having problems. I'm having trouble. I'm struggling. I can't. I started changing my language a little bit to I'm thankful and grateful that I'm getting better every day at closing. I'm thankful and I'm grateful that I am learning more and more with each conversation as to how to get better at recruiting. Because what that causes you to do, again, it starts to force your brain to scan for the answers of what you're trying to get better at. And it just pushes you forward in a positive way. And you show up, Katie, you are one of the most consistent people on this call. You're on this call at least 4 times a week, most of the times 5, right? And I would say that statements like that are accurate. You are learning every day. You are getting better each and every day. And I just want to commend you for continuing to show up, to push forward, and to take all of these gold nuggets that I know you're getting each and every day. And I love, love, love watching your journey. And I know that 1 year from now, that you are going to be teaching people
Yes.
exactly like yourself how to improve and to be able to stand up and go, you know what, one day, not that long ago, I sucked too, right? And I'm here to help you. And I love seeing your face pop on this call. And yeah, I just kind of wanted to say that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I can't say much after that. Thanks. Thank you.
We love you. We love you so much, Katie.
So sweet.
Anita, congrats. Love it. This is exciting. So guys, note is you see that since we're doing these IPA calls, like things are moving, right? Who here, by the way, has gotten at least a sale since you've been on these calls? Like put a one in the comments, right? Like things are moving. And now we're going to the next steps, right? So we're going to show you how to upsell. We're going to show you how to navigate and continue to duplicate. So this is the key step though. Are we getting, and this is the tip of the spear in my mind is, am I getting my customers on a 4-pack, right? Like, am I doing that? Can I master that skill next? It's a race to do that as quickly as possible. And then you start that duplication process to the next one. So super exciting. Super exciting. I see a couple hands here, so let's pull these up. Eileen Schwartz, who's also going to be one of our speakers on our business call tomorrow. Can't wait to hear her whole story. But tell us what's going on.
Well, good morning, James. About 5 minutes before we jumped on this call, I called Donna, and I actually sent you a message in Messenger, which I'm sure you have not even seen yet.
Not yet.
But knowing we're going to Destin, I wanted to just kind of check out Destin. So I went on the page for Destin, Florida, and I was just kind of scrolling through, and I found this clinic that does weight loss that had a ribbon cutting. So I figured it was a new company, which it is. And so I wrote out a letter, an email, and then I put it in Chat GPT and said, make this fancier, make it professional. And I sent the email to their email that it was just an info email. And I sent it to their office at the attention of the owner founder. And I said, you know, because they have a video of Dr. Oz talking about the weight loss shots. And I'm like, no, not if you're a wellness clinic. So anyway, I obviously didn't say that, but I sent this email out. And then today, that was 2 days ago. And then today I followed up with a phone call. And I talked to Anna. She called me right back. And I talked to Anna, or actually it's Anna. And I chatted with her a little bit about the product and what we can offer her, and told her I think it would complement your clinic really, really well. And by the way, we have this guy that's been working with the drops for 13 years, and maybe we could get him to chat with you too. So anyway, it was a big request of you, and or Lindsay and Cindy.
I got you. I'm happy.
But anyway, so we had a great conversation, got an invitation to go and meet her. I invited her to the event, and she said, oh, I just can't leave the clinic. It's new, and I just don't have anyone to. And I said, well, that's okay. Maybe even if for a day. And she's like, I really can't. And I said, it's okay. I said, we'll figure it out. But I'm thinking maybe a call prior to going, and then I can go over with product. Anyway, it's just, you know, and it's only because of the tracker that this happened, because it's got Chat GPT on there every day. And so I'm like, okay, what can I do with Chat GPT today? And anyway, we had a really great conversation this morning, and she's open to it. So I also kind of wanted to get your feedback on, she wants more information sent to her, but there is an open invitation to go there to her spa. And but she wants more information. So I wanted to kind of feel you out and say, what should I send?
Yeah. I'd probably, Cindy, this might take, send what you're already sending to everybody as a baseline. And then from there, we can definitely have further conversation. But Cindy, your thoughts on that?
I mean, I have so many thoughts on everything that she just said. Eileen, I freaking love you so much, man. I do. I mean, you just show up, and I think you blow all of us away. Drop some fire emojis. You guys know I love that emoji in the chats if you just feel like your brain just like kind of exploded, because mine did. And you know what this is it's a reminder that there are people everywhere. There are people everywhere. And I know that sometimes we get caught up in like, oh, you know, I didn't get any traction on my post, and oh, you know, people didn't respond to me in Messenger, and oh, you know, but what you have to remember is there's a million different ways to connect with humans. There's a million different ways. There's so much opportunity. And the fact that you were bold enough to reach out in the first place, you were bold enough to follow up, and you were brilliant enough to use ChatGPT to be like, this is what I say, can you make it sound professional and fancy, is absolutely like every single person on this call could go out and do exactly what Eileen Schwartz just did. But are you bold enough? That's the question. And Eileen, I love you jumping on these calls because you just expand my mind so much of going, I'm not doing enough. I'm not doing enough. I need to be more like Eileen. I should be reaching out and doing the same thing. There's no excuse for me not to, right? And I love you. I thank you for stepping up today, for sharing this with people, because I would bet, drop a 1 in the chat, I would bet you just inspired everybody on this call to go out and be bold today and reach out in a different way, right? Like, just what do you have to lose, right? The question is, what do you have to gain? That's the real question. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I just absolutely adore you.
Thank you. And ChatGPT did a great job with the email. Great
I
job.
love ChatGPT. It's my favorite tool of all time. I'm glad you love it too.
Very easy. Congrats, Eileen. Lindsay.
Oh, yes, I agree. Just so many great things. It really is. It's something I'm sitting here listening. Like, my mind was like, holy moly. I mean, there's so many things that we can do. So many people we can reach out to. I will say, Eileen, there are some great videos I actually would recommend. There is a great video from Dr. Jody Ganowski. Did I say her last name right? Ganowski, James, that I love. And there's a great video from Dr. Ray Strand. So we have them in the Drop Revolution, I know. And I do believe, James, we have those maybe on YouTube that she could just send that YouTube link directly without having to get them in the group. But it might not be a bad idea to offer her coming into the group to see the community, to see how many people want the drops, right? Again, it's a third party. Can you guys see me and hear me? Because you're all frozen for me. Okay. So I think that there's some great videos that we have that I would absolutely recommend, sending. I know Dr. Crystal Vance does a great video. If she's in wellness, I think, James, would you recommend that the Dr. Jody Ganowski video over all of them, or?
That's probably a really good one. It's shorter, it's to the point, very well spoken, but I'll give both.
Yeah. So Eileen, I would get those in her hands and also offer her, you can send her the machine link to the Drop Revolution just so she can see, get into that group. I think it's phenomenal to see the third party. I think everybody should definitely be doing that. So Eileen, you're amazing. Thank you for all the tips. I mean, truly, that was jam-packed full of amazing tips. So thank you so much. We're really excited for you. What a huge win. I mean, this could be an amazing wellness facility for you. So incredible.
Congratulations. And guys, if you like that, reminder, tomorrow we do have a live presentation where you're going to hear her entire story, and Tremaine's as well too. And this is a good one, that if you also have, who here does have some glorified customers that you want to like edge a little bit more? Good one to plug them into so they can see the vision of what this is all about. They capture the vision, it could pull them out of, oh man, there's actually more to this as well too. So that's going to be fantastic. Can't wait for that one. All right, Eileen, we'll talk to you soon. Thanks for sharing. And technically speaking, that's not exactly an income producing activity because it didn't yet yield a sale, but it was great nonetheless, because that was such a great teaching moment, Eileen. So I'm grateful that you shared. Because yeah, man, I'm like, what am I doing with my life here? I need to start talking to more people like that. Eric, let's go, Mr. Cha-Cha. What's
Hey,
up?
everybody. Just want to talk about a couple of things really quick. Last night, I was going over different ways that I like to attack my business. If I'm coming at it from weight loss or skin elasticity or energy or whatever. And so I was talking to this one woman, and I don't know why it came to me, but I said, realistically, how long do you think it's going to take you to lose this weight? She would lose about 60 pounds. When she said, well, it's probably going to take me 3 or 4 months, instantly was the opportunity to talk about the 4-pack. But then something else that was really, really, really cool yesterday. I did a post on my story. I think I did it on my wall as well. And I started thinking, our company's name is Partner Co. So I started marketing, grab a partner and do it together. I had one go from a 2-pack to a 4-pack yesterday. So grab a partner, don't go at this alone. We don't do this business alone. We're all partners. We're all working together for the same goal. And gosh, I mean, this tracker just this week, I've had 3 new sales and 1 new brand partner. It's just amazing. And it's just a snowball. Just keep doing it.
Yes. Sorry, I thought I was on mute. I got excited.
Don't take your notes. Oh my gosh, Eric, every time you talk, I take notes. Every single time you talk, I take notes. I got my band on the way. I'm so excited for that.
Awesome.
Okay. But seriously, I think that might even need to go into scripting. That is the most brilliantly worded question I think I've heard since being in this company so far. And thank you for sharing it with all of us and not just keeping it to yourself. You said, realistically, how long do you think it's going to take you to lose the weight? Why didn't we think of that before, Lindsay, James? Like, why have we not been asking that question? Because that is brilliant, because it sets them up to set a realistic expectation versus not really having an expectation set to begin with and then wondering why they didn't lose 60 pounds in 4 weeks or 4 days. Right. So I think that is a brilliant question that we need to weave into our scripting for everybody. And it's right in line, Lindsay, with the scripting that you've been playing with. So I'm so excited for us to sit down and really put this into play here. And then also the grab a partner and do it together. I'm like, yes. Again, why did we think of that? Because again, our name is Partner Co. Everything we do is in partnership with people. So why wouldn't we plant that seed early on of, is there anybody you want to do this with? Is there a partner that you want to, do this with? And I love both of those tips. Thank you for sharing today. Lindsay?
I agree. So good that that's why I was having a party. I thought by myself, but apparently I was unmuted and having a party with you. I love it. I was like, yes, clapping, yelling, yes. I literally looked and I was like, oh crap, I'm not muted. I'm interrupting. Sorry. But it was amazing. Like, it's amazing. And I love, you guys are brilliant. I mean, this is really my favorite thing about what we do is coming together with the brilliance of this group and just creating absolute magic. I mean, that is what's happening right now. Truthfully, Eric, you are brilliant. And when we say that you are Chairperson 5000, it's already done for us. Like, it's done. So but what I love more than I just love how you love people. Like, you can feel that this is super genuine for you. Like, this is not that you're like, tell me realistically, how long do you think it's going to take for this to happen for you? Because I want to make sure that I support that. I want to make sure that happens for you and that we partner together to just really make this happen for you. Like, I feel that when you talk, and I know that your people feel that. It's why you are so good at what you do. So we thank you for bringing your brilliance here, because what a gift you are for all of us.
Thank you, Eric. We can't wait to join. I'm extra excited to be at the mastermind now because you're going to be there. because I'm gonna learn. We're gonna pick your brain all the time. So, Eric, thanks so much. Congratulations. You just helped every single person here. Love it. All right, last up for today, I see Christina. Hey, Christina, let me know if you can unmute yourself as well. And Christina P. What's up, Christina? Let us know if you're there. There you are. Hi. All right. Let me try to highlight you real quick.
Hey, you guys. All right. So I haven't been on one. I've been sitting in the back, doing some things, watching, you know. First I want to say thank you to everybody. And Lindsay, thank you. This couldn't have come like sooner, really. No, not that you guys don't do enough, but this is what I needed. I know Cindy probably shaking her head because I can't see, because she knows me. Like when I'm in school, I go to the rubric for a course. If I don't know if anybody knows, it tells you you're going to get scored on this. This has to be in here, this many, if anybody understands that. So I don't want to ramble on. So one thing, Cindy, can she see me? You just look at her face while she's watching. So
I
it says,
I can see you.
only because you know me am I doing this. It says add 2 friends, but it says TO instead of TWO. You knew you know me. That's why you're laughing.
You're my grammar police.
No, it's not grammar. It's like anything. I can't help it.
I know.
It's my superpower. You told me it's my superpower.
It is your superpower. We love you.
And thank you. And I love like both of you and everyone here. James, I love the story yesterday about that Asian guy. And he gave this great thing. She just said, it's not a grammar thing. You guys, I have OCD, so it's a thing. The goal and the actual, a lot of people like talk about. So I want to challenge, if you have not already, this is the blueprint. Okay. For one thing, it's income producing. Doing these things is income producing. If you're like, well, be the proof the product works. If you like, do you want to show your weight? Like I have a scale that shows the thing. Or do you want to show maybe some clothes that you're looking to buy? That can be lots of different things. 20 minutes of personal development. If any of you are struggling with that, it can be a book. I don't know if you guys still have the book list up. It can be motivation. It can be a book that you guys, we do have that chat. If you want to, if someone's like, I'm reading this book, or you guys want to say, start with, if someone doesn't know where to start, because it is, Lindsay always says this, it's stuck in my head. And that's what's been a little bit of a struggle for me.
Christina, do you mind if I ask, just for sake of time, congratulations, first of all, what's something you did that yielded a sale or an enrollment with going through this tracker?
Oh, that's what you're going to get me, of course, on this, because I just printed it. I just printed out.
No worries.
It got me doing stuff.
Good.
So that will happen. That will happen.
I'm so proud of you.
Because I was stuck.
Yeah.
So yesterday I went back and I went into guide 1. And so I've been here from the beginning. I was one of the very first people that signed up that they know. And I went ultimate. I was like in between the 8 weeks, I was not leaving anything on the table. So we talked about this yesterday. So I don't want to like interrupt that. I'm trying to be like, for anybody out there, like yesterday, the girl, I just want to get into that. But okay, 90 days. James, how many of these would you need to track for a week for 90 days?
12.
12, printed out 12.
Yes.
Like that,
I love how you just assumed I knew that, math.
She asked the Asian guy.
You can do it color, but 12. Come on. We always talk about 90 days. Okay. So that was the number one thing. I'm telling you what, one of the things I need a training on, because I do a lot of these, but some of them I don't, because let's just say Facebook hasn't been my friend because of the engagement sandwich. And then I would get, I'm genuinely commenting to something that they posted, but then they're putting me in comment jail. Freaking idiot. But, and And then, so I went like to another platform. And
Christine,
then
if you don't mind, I'm so sorry, but message us the question. First, I love that you're sharing. Who here is inspired that Christina is just sharing and she's like, I'm coming out from outside and I'm like, I'm doing this now. Like that's the key right here, right? So I want to applaud you on that, but because of our call, so on the call, we do want to highlight the income producing activities. So just because of that, and it's nothing personal, but we do have a time, we do have a structure on that.
Like more of a training on how do you talk to people in group? Like I just got a puppy, for instance.
Yeah. Christina, can you message us that question? I want to make sure that we get it so we can actually address, we will. We want to train on that. And what we'll do, I'll promise you this, Christina, we're going to have that be the first training we do tomorrow. Is that okay with you? Because the fact that you're bold enough to share.
I have a difficult time with that, adding people to the network. And I know I'm not alone.
Yes. Let us know. And let's definitely train on that. And it's super, super helpful. Christina, we're so proud of you. It takes so much courage to come out and just share. And we're just so, so proud of you. So Cindy.
Christina has a really good weight loss story too. Christina, how much are you down? You look amazing, by the way, you guys. She looks amazing. How much are you down?
Almost 50 pounds. And the doctor was just here. This was last March. Awesome. Through the holidays. I couldn't believe it.
Amazing. Wow. So proud of you.
And the second thing that would be income, so you guys gotta let me know when the next testimonial thing, because my mother, who is 70 years old, cannot live without the Renew.
Come on. Let's go.
She's my partner in the business, but like I do the thing, but her and her, thank you guys, all the congratulations. But so I take Renew too, but she is, and I'm like, you need to be on for a testimonial call.
Let's go. Congratulations. Love it. Lindsay. You're going for the mute.
Yes. So excited for that. Congratulations, Christina. We have so many amazing things happening, I know, for this group. And this, guys, just the tracker, it just gets everybody moving in the right direction. We are super, super grateful for all of you. Thank you for sharing your IPAs, sharing your stories, sharing your inspiration. It really does mean everything to us. So I know we gotta close this out. So James, we appreciate you and all of you on here. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Super appreciate you guys. A reminder, if you want to do your personal development in 10 minutes, we got Dana the Harper bringing the heat. It's going to be amazing, as always, as all of our speakers are there as well too. But let's pray us out. But dear Father, I just thank you. I believe that there is reaping that is already happening. And you say in your word that some did 30, some did 60, some did 100. I believe this is fertile soil, that every single person here and everything that they're sowing, everything they're sowing, their dreams, their desires, their conversations, their commitment is going to sow a 100-fold harvest. So I just pray that blessing over every single person today, and the things that they're praying and they're hoping for, that they're desiring for, that are on their vision statement. They see a divine acceleration today as a confirmation for their faithfulness and their obedience, and that you open doors today, that it's just such a confirmation, God. So we see that, and I see testimonials popping up like crazy. I see tens and hundreds of hands on this call raising because of all the amazing things that are happening, because you're in the midst of everything. So we thank you for all of this. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Guys, we love you. Talk soon.
Amen. Have a great day, guys.
Thank you, James. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody.
And
Thank you, James. Been
Thanks,
driving,
everyone.
but thank
Have a great
you.
day.